do it.
This is Shadow ENT here today with David Gonzalez. How are you doing today here at the Weekend Blenders 15th anniversary?
I'm enjoying it. It's a wonderful event.
You play AK Rev, one of the drummers playing at Jabba the Hutt's Palace in Return of the Jedi. Because AK Rev is a drummer, did you have to show your drumming skills or your acting skills to get that role?
That's a great question. When I auditioned for the part, I auditioned as a musician. So it is a specialty a type of drumming that we call taiko drumming. It's a Japanese art form. And so I did have to audition for the role with drumming or air drumming skills, if we will, in the art of taiko. And the character that I portrayed was a Weequay, and the name Akrev was given after the filming. So the Akrev was the character for the film, yes. So there we go.
What gave you the interest in becoming an actor?
Taiko, when I started doing the drumming, the Japanese drumming, we started doing assembly programs. And assembly programs require a lot of dialogue to happen within an actual live performance. So most of the lines that we did was live studio or live audience interaction and or interacting between the performers. So between songs we would have dialogue. So most of the stuff we were really relying on audience reaction, and sometimes you would get great response, or sometimes you would get a different response. So we had to play along with the audience as we perform in a live performance, basically.
When did you first start acting?
It did begin with the taiko, again, doing the assembly programs. And this was probably back in, I'm going to say 1994 is when we started doing assembly programs, live programs that were developed to go and showcase the art form to students of the San Francisco Bay Area. And a lot of that was development, again, whether it was the script that was written, and it was really developed over a length of time. And there was, again, live acting, if you will, during a live performance. So that was 94, yeah.
What was your first acting job when you first started?
So that initial role was my first actual role. So it wasn't a speaking line, it was more of a performance line. And that's most of my stuff that has been via film or television has been through the drumming, and specifically drumming with the San Francisco Taiko Dojo. So it's been more of a percussion performance, so more than anything else in that, yeah.
You mentioned before a lot of it all started with taiko drumming.
Yes, sir.
My thing is, how did you learn all of the taiko drumming? You go to school, did you have a teacher to teach you? How did you learn all of the taiko drumming?
Sure. Taiko, for me, came through the Grandmaster Seiji Tanaka and the San Francisco Taiko Dojo. It is a school where you go and train in the art form. And this was in San Francisco back in '93. So training, as if you will, going into a martial arts dojo, like a karate or something of that nature. But this dojo specifically was for the taiko drumming.
When you were drumming in Return of the Jedi, did they give you a rhythm of what to play, or did they just let you guys play anything you guys wanted?
So the music was composed by a jazz musician, and we played along to the recorded sound, but George had allowed the performers to create the movement based on the style of the art form. So there was a lot of movement going between the props or instruments, if you will, that emulated things that you would see in a taiko performance, such as playing the large drum there. That's something that is done in a taiko performance, playing a very large drum.
If people wanted to get more info and updates on you, where can they go?
Instagram, David Gonzalez Akrev, or Facebook, David Gonzalez Akrev.
Thank you very much for being with us today. Everyone, David Gonzalez.
Thank you so much. Arigato gozaimashita. Thank you.